The body can have many ways of telling us something is wrong, so it's easy to miss warning signs. Your hand could be telling you something about your brain, or your teeth could hint at an issue with the gut. Today's video is all about the ways in which your body is trying to tell you something might be wrong. Let's begin. Number 14. Unexplained weight loss. Unexplained weight loss can be a red flag for a number of issues, like endocrine or autoimmune disorders or cancer. Ovarian cancer is a particular threat for women, but it could also be an early sign of pancreatic, stomach, esophageal, or even lung cancer. Number 13. You want salty food. While we should all be limiting our intake of sodium-rich food, if you're craving salty food all the time, or at least more often than usual, it could be a warning sign. Experts suggest that if you're adding salt to every meal, it could be an adrenal deficiency, otherwise known as Addison's disease. Craving salt is one thing, but if your muscles feel very weak and tired, or you have pain in your abdominal area, that salt craving might be more than just a craving. Looking for answers on all the latest health and wellness news? Hit that subscribe button and join our millions of followers. Stay up to date on all our great Bestie content. Number 12. Your handwriting changes. We have all experienced some changes in our handwriting over the years, but if you notice a strange pattern when it comes to your penmanship, it could be something else. An early warning sign for Parkinson's isn't always trembling, but changes in the way you write. One study showed that those who have Parkinson's are more likely to start writing a sentence, and as it goes along, the words will get smaller and smaller and closer together. Parkinson's affects the brain and can cause muscle stiffness, which will affect the way a person writes. Number 11. Your emotions are all over the place. If you're experiencing extreme swings in your emotions, like the sudden onset of uncontrollable laughter or bouts of extreme sadness to the point of crying, you need to take it seriously. This is a condition known as pseudobulbar affect, or PBA. This condition is much more embarrassing and disrupting than it sounds. According to experts, this could be a sign of MS. And this condition affects 10% or more suffering from MS. Number 10. You have a craving to chew ice. If you find yourself craving ice cubes, it might be time to take a look at your diet. A study from 2014 established a link between chewing ice and iron deficiency. Experts believe that the act of chewing ice sends a signal to your brain telling it to pump more blood to the brain. Since iron helps your blood carry oxygen, this would explain how a lack of iron would trigger this reaction, and why your brain would need more blood since it might be lacking in oxygen. Have some fish, meat, or legumes to boost your iron intake. Number 9. White lines on your fingernails. If you have white spots on your nails, that's completely normal. Are your fingernails really white in color? Do they have white vertical lines running through them? This could be your body's way of telling you that something is going on with your kidneys or liver. White streaks, rigid nails, and nails that have a dip in shape can be a sign of kidney disease. Number 8. Your waistline is expanding. Losing weight can be a long journey, but if you find you're gaining weight quickly around your midsection for no apparent reason, it could be cause for alarm. If you've been sticking to a healthy diet and exercise plan and you're noticing the extra weight, it could be linked to heart disease or an issue with your liver. Fluid buildup around the waistline is an indication you need to seek medical attention. Number 7. Your teeth are damaged. Sugary drinks and acidic foods can do damage to the enamel of your teeth, but so can acid reflux. Even the absence of heartburn could still mean acid reflux that can wear down tooth enamel, the strong outer layer of your teeth. If you often have a sore throat, a cough that won't go away, or a bad taste in your mouth, it's likely acid reflux. Chronic acid reflux can increase your risk of gastrointestinal problems and eventually lead to esophageal cancer. Number 6. Your ears hurt after a big meal. The ears and esophagus are connected by the vagus nerve. Stomach issues could explain pain in your ears. Stomach acid can irritate this nerve, which will then irritate your ears and possibly other places. Research shows that you can have gastroesophageal reflux disease, or GERD, without experiencing heartburn. Diet and medication should be a solution to this issue. Number 5. Jaw, shoulder, or back pain. If you just got back from the gym, this could explain the shoulder or back pain. But if you're experiencing issues in either the jaw, shoulder, or back, then something could be going on. These symptoms can mean many things, but one could be heart disease. Number 4. Stubborn hemorrhoids. Hemorrhoids are painful and can be a warning sign of diseases like Crohn's, an inflammatory disease of the GI tract. Some hemorrhoids can be mistaken as symptoms of Crohn's disease, and if left untreated, these symptoms will only get worse. It can develop into pain fissures, obstruct the bowel, or possibly develop into colon cancer. Number 3. You have problems with your hearing. As we get older, an unfortunate sign of aging is hearing loss. A study from 2010 has linked hearing loss with chronic kidney disease. Experts say hearing loss is commonly associated with syndromal kidney disease, but this study links hearing loss to kidney disease in general. Number 2. Diagonal earlobe creases. We don't usually associate the earlobes as an indicator of our health, but according to a few studies, it's worth a closer look. If you have a few creases in front of your earlobe where your ear attaches to your head, that could be an indicator of heart disease. A study from 2015 has linked the ear with heart health. And another study from 2016 also says these creases could be a warning sign to coronary heart disease. Those who have these creases on both ears are at a higher risk of heart disease. Number 1. You have to pee all the time. Frequent urination is a common warning sign for those who are pre-diabetic or for full-blown diabetes. If you're pregnant, it could just be the extra weight pressing down on your bladder. But if you're not expecting, then this could be something to keep an eye on. Peeing 6 to 7 times daily is normal, and going every 10 minutes or having the urge could be a sign of a urinary tract infection or overactive bladder syndrome. Always trust your instincts if you think there is something wrong. Taking care of your health should be your top priority. We have some more warning signs that you should never avoid. Watch. 4 early signs of a heart attack women always miss, or 16 warning signs you're not drinking enough water. Have you ever had any of these symptoms? Let us know in the comments below.